I'm going to show you a quick tidbit or just a quick...
just a little sneak preview?
Sneak peek, yes.
All right.
But I'm going to close it right away. Nobody has even seen it. Not a single person out of this shop. Top secret project.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Brink of Speed. Today, do I have an amazing episode for you guys. I'm going to show you guys two firsts. Number one, a beautiful E-Ray with twin turbos. And number two, that same E-Ray has a LT2 that's been bored out to a 427 cubic inch V8. And today we are headed to Boost District over in Midlothian, Texas to see this car on the dyno and find out what it's going to put down. We're going to find out what kind of massive horsepower this thing is going to make. If you're excited about this episode, give it a big thumbs up, smash that red subscribe button, and let's get going. Hello everyone, our friends over at the Saratoga Automobile Museum are offering up this beautiful brand new 2025 C8 Z06 with the Z07 performance package plus an extra $20,000. As you can see, it is a convertible, it's in red mist, and it comes with the natural dipped interior. Absolutely beautiful. And because you are a Brink of Speed watcher, right now they're giving 50% bonus tickets by clicking on my link, and it will be in the description and in the pinned comment as you're seeing here on the screen now. Click on one of those links and it brings you to this page. Click on this or any of these entries. You'll see the Brink 50 here. Enter all your information here, click continue. It'll have you fill out your credit card information and you're all entered to win. Now the Saratoga Automobile Museum is raising money for automobile safety and also educational programs. Now, if you decide you do not want this Z06, which I can't imagine why you wouldn't, they will give you $75,000 instead. So good luck everyone. I cannot wait to see who wins this beautiful Z06. All right, guys, this is Rosh from Boost District. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, of course.
This is the first time I've ever been here.
Well, thank you for coming. I know we've been trying to link up for the last 18 months since I've moved here for a while. So
yeah, long time.
Yeah.
Actually, we met at Corvette World like
2 years ago.
Yeah, at least 2 years ago.
Yep, 2 Christmases ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, is there anything that you want to show me in the shop that you're super proud of?
Plenty.
Obviously, besides the thing that we're here for.
Plenty. So again, it's Rashawn from Boost District. We have our own YouTube channel. We work a lot with Mike over here in the background and social media. We're connecting together and whatnot. We build C8s. We have 11 C8s in here, and then we have 6 more C8s outside. You know, that we build. We build everything from mild to wild, from just basic exhaust jobs to 1,500 horsepower C8 Corvettes that actually work and perform. So behind us is a lot of our plethora of options that we do. We build them into mild to wild based on your needs and goals, and however your lifestyle chooses. You know, we have some NA, naturally aspirated engines, to all the way to a twin turbo or supercharged setup. So we have several cars here that I kind of want to show you guys, and I've been talking to in the background with Jose and Mike over here, and we can kind of go through it and kind of show you guys what we do. So over here is Jose's build. Are you want to talk about that, Jose? Okay, so this is going to be the world's first built motor C8 Z06. We actually took out the engine because Jose is wild. He likes power, and I told him I didn't want to build the stock engine, or I didn't want to boost the stock engine for more than what it was when we made our previous video.
Sure.
And for me to really lean on it, I want a better forged rotating assembly for the engine, and he agreed. So we took the engine out, we sent it to our machine shop to build the LT6 on it. We're building a custom set of forged rods and pistons, and also custom set of head gaskets to lower the compression ratio with the rest of the rotating assembly. So it's a wild build. He has all the pictures if he wants to share it in the social media. Follow him in the social media. We're gonna make a specific video on building this car, and it's pretty wild. So
Yeah, and real quick,
Yeah.
you guys, I will put all the links in the description below for his YouTube channel.
Thank you.
And Instagram,
Yes.
and his Instagram. So that way you guys can go and follow them and subscribe to his YouTube
Thank
channel.
you.
Absolutely.
So next car right next to us looks like a Z06. It's not. It's an E-Ray with a Z06 exhaust conversion.
Nice.
This is a really good friend of mine. He's a GM affiliate in Michigan. And it's going to be the C8 Corvette that we're going to be using to put our twin turbo kit as a 49 state legal and also 50 state legal in the future. So we got an in. And he has an E-Ray, and he wanted us to build this E-Ray to be a fun twin turbo setup.
Yeah.
And in return, he's going to help us in through emissions and making our systems compliant. So that's a big part of what we do. We like doing a lot of research and development and also compliance, so we can stay in business for a lot longer, if not forever.
So just so people know, which state is the one that it's not compliant in?
Oh, California for now.
I figured.
For now.
I
But you know, we don't build California cars because of that reason.
Sure.
I apologize. I'm from California originally. I always say built by Californians, not for Californians, which is really sad. So every time I drove my Chevy SS when I owned that car, or when I still own that car over there, I always felt like a criminal driving it, which, you know, as a hobbyist and enthusiast for cars that you're just doing really humble and good work for, I don't think that's really a thing.
It's really sad too, because we got Fast and the Furious from California.
Correct.
So it's crazy.
I don't know. The world is coming to a different place, but luckily we have a good place like Texas that allows us to have fun and just express our freedom and hobby.
That's right.
And it's art. Building cars, that's an art. We don't do everything as one. Like, again, we build cars based on your needs and goals, right?
Sure.
So if you want to have a fast, naturally aspirated car, just like the car in the end over there, or if you want to have a really fast 1,500 horsepower car, you don't necessarily have to go fast with it, but it expresses what your intentions and personality is.
Sure.
So we'll show a couple cars outside too that we have, like Karen's C8 Corvette, her Stingray. It's stealth black with pink calipers, express her personality and the color she likes. So we personalize everything as much as we could. So. Couple other cool cars over here is my Stingray. We're going to talk about that here in a second. Mike hasn't even seen it since he saw it 2 years ago. And don't look through the glass because I have a surprise to you.
All right.
Nobody has even seen it. Not a single person out of this shop. Top secret project. But
all right.
I'm
excited.
Yes, this is Ryan's C8 Corvette that we're building. This has basically a replica of my E-Ray build. It's a 427 cubic inch engine with a twin turbo kit. And you're going to see how much power this car makes here in a second. And that's how much power this is going to make once it's done. So it's a pretty badass build. Very excited for this.
Okay.
And E-Ray's next after this, but let me show you this car. So this is the world record fastest supercharged Stingray Corvette, C8 Corvette. And I've owned this car for it's actually 5 years. This has basically the foundation of Boost District Corvette lineup.
That's what I saw you in the first time.
Correct. I built this car from the very bone stock. This was a prototype car for HRE wheels, prototype car for speed core engineering for the carbon fiber bits. This was a prototype car for MagnaFlow with TJ Hunt back in 2020. So I met a lot of good people with this car, and I'm grateful for that. So what a lot of you guys have seen when I first owned this car is building the supercharger kits. It had the LT5 style supercharger that we debuted at SEMA, and then we went to a hot rod style 2650. And when I moved to California, Magnuson, Lingenfelter, and I kind of combined forces and put our supercharger package that you guys have been seeing that we built. So we built 100 of those Magnuson, Lingenfelter kits. And this is a different story. I'm going to be posting a YouTube video about this that is I'm ecstatic about. I'm going to show you a quick tidbit or just a quick...
just a little sneak preview?
Sneak peek, yes.
All right.
But I'm going to close it right away.
Okay, that's okay. Just show them. Oh my goodness.
Look at that mammoth. And that's all I'm going to show. So
oh my God.
It's a wild custom built...
Holy crap.
It's a wild custom built homemade supercharger that is going to be the gnarliest you'll ever see. So it's
I love it, man.
Wild. Like again, it's building cars and art, and for me to show my art is I want to show something really badass. So that's pretty much an in-your-face build. So
that was awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks for giving the audience a sneak peek.
Yeah. So you haven't even seen that in my social medias. You haven't even seen that in my YouTube because we haven't finished it yet, but you guys, you see it here at Brink of Speed for the very first time. So
Wait.
all right, so I guess the main thing is the E-ray, right? So you want to go jump into it?
I would love to jump into it.
All right, let's do this. So
Look at this. I mean, I love the hood.
thank
too.
you. Thank you. So this is a hood that we actually sell on our site and also available
Okay.
for installs in the shop. So very nice fitting hood. It just bolts into place and replaces the stock hood. So I really like the look of it. It makes the front of the car really nice. Like if you look at
does.
the E-ray, the wide body looks amazing.
Right.
And with that hood, it just perfects it.
I agree. It really looks nice. So you can tell the difference between the carbon flash and the carbon fiber
Yes, sir.
very easily.
Yeah, I've had this thing since I think March of last year.
Okay.
And it's VIN number 113. So it's it's the earliest E-ray available. So we had a really good, this car is the very first turbo build that we've done here at Boost District. It's the foundation of what we build. So as everything that you see here in our packages, like even the naturally aspirated packages, the turbo packages, and the supercharged packages starts in my car. We don't do R&D on customer vehicles. I buy the car and we build it from baby steps.
Very smart.
And every time that we offer a package, it comes from either the E-ray or the Stingray. So even that crazy supercharger package, there's going to be 10 available that we're going to do a limited run just for craziness. But for the BD1000 and the BD850 that we already offer on those, it started with that car. And then same thing here, we have the BD720, the 850, and the 1000 that started on this car. Those are Stingray packages. You obviously still have to add the 160 motor horsepower motor on the front. So
real quick,
Yeah.
just so people understand, how are you able to make more power back here in the back talk to the front motor?
So it's pretty simple. Well, it's not simple. It's simple for
I was
us.
going to say, it doesn't
Yeah.
seem like it'd be simple.
So we partnered up with several good people that works with us that trust our mechanical knowledge with their software knowledge, because and the big thing is having the right people to program these cars, to tune these cars. So
Sure.
we work with Vince at Trifecta to unlock our ECUs and also write our files, and also Christian at that works with us on tuning our car. And they're on all of us with collaboration with some hardware changes and also the software tuning and trying to override things that does it properly without having a check engine light. We're able to put it together and make this car run right. This car has gone 9.3 at 151 miles per hour in a quarter mile. That's the current world record.
Awesome.
On the previous setup that it had with the stock engine. And now with this new engine with the 427 cubic inch that we just put into it, and the same turbo kit that we've had, you guys are gonna see here on how much power it's made. So we made a full video on the new build on our YouTube channel. By the time this video posts, our video will post on the same time. So
Sweet.
you can watch our channel, Boost District, and you can see how much craziness that's gone into this build. So
Now, what was it before you did the 427? Was it over
was
1,000?
a stock LT2 engine.
No, I'm
with push
saying
pistons.
for power.
Power. So it made 870 rear wheel horsepower, 1030 total.
Okay.
And we actually verified that the E-ray front motors does not have drivetrain loss, maybe 2 horsepower because of the tires.
Nice.
So it's still 160 actual.
Sure.
157 to 160 to just have a proper range. We put this on the exact same tune, exact same weather. We put it on the dyno with the same car. It made 876 wheel horsepower to the rear, and it made 1036 total. So
Okay.
it's 160.
So one more question.
Yeah.
I thought of this right when I walked in.
Sure.
Are you just telling the computer not to run the front wheels on this dyno? Because I see you've got them strapped.
Correct. Yeah. So on this specific dyno, we have a rear wheel drive. We have a 2-wheel drive setup. So
Right.
Obviously no dyno in the front. So we shut off the front motors on the front and just run it Stingray style.
Sure.
So all the numbers that you see in our dyno, you have to add the 160 on top of that to get a final E-ray number.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's get in and see what this
All
thing
right.
does.
Let's do it.
Look at this. He's got the added carbon fiber to the door and the carbon fiber on the dash and then the center console as well. And he has the GT3 competition seats as well.
Yes.
And a big roll cage too. Awesome.
Yeah. When I was a little younger, I never cared for cages and safety. I just wanted to make power and run the car. But as times have gone, we've built a lot faster cars. And I have a family, I have a daughter and a wife now, so I have to care about that stuff now too.
Yeah, you do.
It's still very manly to go fast and be safe. Let's not forget about safety.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Awesome. Well, I'm excited. Let's see what it does. All right, guys and gals, this is the moment of truth. This is the twin turbo 427 cubic inch E-Ray combined. It's already put out 700 plus horsepower. Let's see what it does with that combination. It's about to get really loud. Boy, that got up there quick. Holy cow. All right, let's see what it did. Well, that was impressive, Rosh.
Yes, 1093, 1016, definitely pretty insane.
Yeah. So what is that top number?
So the top number here is our high number from a couple days ago. It's 1176, 1150. And then today is 1093, 1016. Let me show you guys here something real quick. This car has been on the dyno for the last, I don't know, 4 days. Because again, we test everything here, and I'm a nerd on testing. I like numbers. I like to see what works, what doesn't work, and we don't follow. We're not a follower. We're the leader. We show how it's done.
Leader of the pack.
And we want to make sure that we can find new techniques and new ways to make on what combo works. So what I wanted to show Mike here and you guys is how many times it's made more than 1,000 horsepower on the dyno. So from today to pull number 47 to what we have here, you can see, let's look at the numbers. So 1176 to 1093 to 1095, 1110, 1091, 1114. Every single pull is more than 1,000 horsepower, and this engine is just taking it. So as you can see, there's progress on the number here, and it's just a little bit of variables in conjunction to RPM or heat too. So very healthy, and it's still in the tuning progress. You know, we're not fully done yet.
Right.
The main action and the meat potatoes is going to the track, right? Like making power on the dyno is one thing, but running a number in the track and going fast is another. So that's our specialty, that's our key, and that's why we're grateful for Texas Motorplex, because they're 25 minutes away, and every time we have a new combo, we go test it out, put a number out there, and advertise it here in our channel and everybody's channel that want to collaborate, obviously, like you, Mike.
Sure.
And they can see how they perform, right? Like February 1st, you're going to be in the track with us.
Yes.
And your guys are going to see this car in action too. So, and we're going to bring several cars here that works with us. So that's pretty much it.
So there you go. You heard it from Rosh, the owner. We're going to the track on February 1st.
Yep.
I'm actually going to run my car for the first time ever at a drag strip.
You're going to see a stock E-Ray versus a mildly built E-Ray, which is that car in the end, and then a fully built E-Ray right here. So
there you go.
And we're bringing a couple Stingrays, and someday when Mr. Jose's car is done, we can have a fully built Z06.
All right, so there you go. If you guys are interested in any work done on your Stingray, your E-Ray, your Z06, reach out to Rosh. All the info will be in the description below.
This is off the cuff. If you guys want Mike's E-Ray to be built by us, you guys should comment down below and say, we want a Boost District Brink of Speed collab on this E-Ray right now. Comment down below.
How many likes does that need to get?
It's pretty easy. Even if I say 500, it's going to get 500 clicks. So let's do it. 500 clicks right now. Mike, you got to do it.
All right, we'll see.
There you go.
What do you guys think? I guess we'll have to see.
See you guys. See you guys in the next one.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys and gals, so there you have it. What an amazing experience that was. It's just unbelievable how much power that car makes. I cannot wait to see what it does at the drag strip. I can't wait to ride in it. Maybe he'll let me drive it, who knows. But let me know in the comments down below what you think of this video. Let me know if you want me to continue to do content with Boost District. I think we could probably come up with some really cool stuff. And give it a big thumbs up. Smash that red subscribe button on both my channel and Boost District's channel. Rosh is amazing. What a great guy. What a gentleman. Thanks again for having me. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And we'll see you guys out on the road.